Love Hate is back with a bang and everybody's talking about the show's new heartthrob, Pauley. Let's go and see what he has to say.
I don't think there's really been a show on Irish television which has captivated such an audience where everyone's behind it, and people are using love hate in the same sentences as the likes of Breaking Bad, these worldwide popular shows, and I'm just absolutely overwhelmed and chuffed to be a part of the whole thing.
The main thing isn't him. The main thing is you owe Terence, and the only reason I'm here is to make sure you live long enough to pay him, full and proper. The knacker's going nowhere, and I'll hunt him down, not 'cause you want me to. I'll hunt him down for sport.
I know you were saying that you hate the term heartthrob, but how does it feel?
Not heartthrob, I don't want that.
Do you like heartthrob? Hunk, okay.
Yeah, that's a bit cringy, isn't it? Do you know what? I'm just kind of taking it week in, week out and stuff like that. Robert Sheehan's a really good friend of mine. We did a film called On Creature about 6 years ago, and I remember, even you came to see me in a play over in London, and I remember talking afterwards, and I was asking him, he was just like, Johnny, it's absolutely nuts, like. But there's been lovely comments and stuff like that, and it's lovely to be, classed upon that and saying, is he the next Darren, is he the next Tommy as well, who's another, bad boy who's a good-looking chap like Darren as well, and people are saying it, and there was a really funny comment there on Facebook. Someone was saying, this new chap, Pauley, anyone think he's better looking than Darren or Tommy or whatever? And someone wrote up, yeah, but only because Darren's dead and Tommy's in hospital. So I was like, yeah, that's brilliant, that's cool.
And did you know any of the cast before you started? Had you even had any kind of run-ins or dealings with any of them in auditions, or is this just the first time you met them all?
I never met Tom Vaughan-Lawlor. I knew Peter Coonan from beforehand, just at various parties and stuff like that, where the casting director, Maureen Hughes, is based in the factory. They'd have a few annual parties and stuff like that, where they've done a few films or are developing a few films where actors get to meet writers and directors and stuff like that. So I knew Peter from that. And I also knew Charlie Murphy, who plays Siobhan, which really helped as well. I knew her. The two of us were actually working in the same theatre at the same time, but doing different plays. She was doing Disco Pigs by Andy Walsh, and I was doing Beauty Queen of Lanam by Martin McDonagh. And I knew her boyfriend really well as well. The two of us used to do, we did these two Disney films down in Galway as kids, and Kieran as well. Good friend, just from childhood, performing arts school and stuff like that, and that really helped, just knowing her, and she's the nicest person you could work with. She's just lovely.
Speaking of Siobhan, what's going on there? Because we're led to believe that there is a bit of a romance in the card. Yeah,
I think from an audience point of view, it's a bit unpredictable at the moment, because you can see that Pauley has set an attraction towards Nij's niece Siobhan, but also at the same time, she's just come from the hospital where her boyfriend is in a really bad way. So we don't know just of yet, but you can see from Pauley's point of view, he's obviously going to fancy Siobhan. She's a very good-looking girl, and I think that was evident in the first episode as well. And but we don't know about Siobhan now, because she was a bit two-faced there in the first episode. The fact that she was, if she likes this guy, she's given the police information about him as well. So it's a bit unpredictable at the moment.
What about your relationship with Nij? Can we expect a good bit of conflict?
Yeah, I think so, absolutely. Don't think there's been many characters to go in to kind of, Pauley's been sent over to keep Nij on his toes, and I think he takes advantage of that a tiny bit as well. But there's been a trailer released now for season 2, and it's he's pretty much, you can threaten him, which is it's pretty cool, because not a lot of characters can do that to Nij, so obviously I can't say too much, but loads of unpredictable, explosive, violent, physical drama. Absolutely. It's crazy, it's nuts.